All right. Hello. Welcome to Roaring Media. My name is Rory O'Dugan. and what I want to talk to you about today is what matters most. Okay. So up here, the roadmap to success. I forgot to write success, but anyways, the roadmap to success. What matters most in this roadmap is this right here. Action steps. Okay. So to have your roadmap and then to take the action steps on that roadmap, there's those two components. Choosing the road with its destination, and the road defines the destination. Okay. That's point number one. The road you choose defines your destination. Okay. If I want to go to New Jersey from New York City, the direction, the road I choose will define the destination. Okay. If I instead choose the road that goes to Boston, even though I want to go to New Jersey, I'm going to be heading towards Boston. I'll have to change the road. Okay. So we can change the road we're on. We can change at any time. Okay. But the road we're on defines our destination. So if you don't like where your life is headed, if you don't like where your business is headed, if you're not satisfied with the results you're getting or the results you think you're going to get, analyze your roadmap, analyze the road you're on, and analyze that. Okay. And how do you know what road you're on? What are the actions you're taking? Okay. What are the actions that you're taking on a daily basis? They reflect back to you. They can reflect back to you the road that you're on. If you're trying to start a business, if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to start a business, what actions are you taking every day? What actions are you taking? Okay. Now, I'm on a particular roadmap. My desire is to start a media company. So my roadmap is creating content. That's what I'm doing right now. This is my first piece of useful content. What I've created up to this point has been kind of useless, just learning how to upload. I don't even know that. I'm starting from scratch. All right. But I'm excited to do it. And as long as I'm doing the action steps required, in this case for a media company creating content, I know that, let's see, can I get this right? I'm doing what matters most. So what actions am I going to be taking every day? Now, I am not doing this alone. I am learning from experts. It probably doesn't look like it, because if you look at when I look at my content here, I'm not going to think that I wouldn't think from just looking at it that I'm learning from experts. But that's okay, because I'm trying to internalize what I'm learning from these experts. I'm learning from marketing experts who are like whizzes at this. They give Facebook Lives, and they're very engaging. Me, I'm nervous. I'm fidgeting. my voice reflects my nervousness. It doesn't reflect my passion. But I've gotten the aid of experts who have succeeded in business to help me design my roadmap of success. And so every day I have my actions and my activities. And I'm pretty lousy at them because I've never had an online business. My social media presence has been every month, once or twice not even that, even less. Once or twice a quarter, I'd get on Facebook and look at some pictures of my family and what they're doing, and maybe post something. My wife is on there every day posting about our kids. But anyways, I want to make this point. I want to make this very important point. Okay, why this is what matters most: the actions. And I'm going to relate this to children because I have 10. Okay, when a child is born, they don't know how to do anything. They don't even know that their hand is their hand. You watch a child, and they're moving, they're doing all kinds of stuff. Their brain is firing off synapses. I mean, even in the womb, they're doing that, right? But like they come out of the womb not really knowing a whole lot, you know, they'll suck on their mouth. You know, anyways, they don't know how to run. The point is, you want to learn how to run when you're building a business. But right now, I'm like one of my little kids sucking on my hand, not even realizing it's my hand. And there's a progression that takes place. Okay, before you can learn to run, you must learn to walk. Before you learn to walk, you must learn to stand. Before you learn to stand, you must learn to crawl. It can be, I mean, there are things that can be learned out of order. But on average, we're talking about generalities here. On average, you have this progression. Some people are smart enough to skip steps. But here's the thing. The children that don't learn to crawl and just go straight from being on their bellies to walking, they miss something. Their brain doesn't develop certain skills that are learned from crawling. So I am not advocating hacking the progression, the natural progression. Okay, before you run, learn to walk. Before you walk, learn to stand. Before you stand, learn to crawl. Before you crawl, learn to roll over. Well, even before you learn to crawl, you learn to rock. You learn to like be up on your knees and rock. That's kind of what babies do. And before they learn that, they learn to roll over. Before that is even scooting. They'll scoot, army crawl, just with their arms or just with their legs, one or the other. It doesn't really matter. They start somewhere. Sometimes that propels them forward, and sometimes that propels them backwards. Really, it's funny. It's hilarious. Like to watch a child who's learned to scoot, but they scoot backwards. They're just happy to go somewhere. So, but you know, most often I've seen my kids learn to scoot with just their army crawl, just their legs. They don't know what they're doing with their legs. They're just flipping out there like flippers, like they're swimming, but they army crawl. And so before you do that, you learn to roll over. And before you learn to roll over, you learn how you have these limbs, 4 limbs, two arms and 2 legs. You learn to control those. So right now, I'm flailing my legs and my arms. I'm posting content. Pretty worthless. Don't watch it. I'm not going to watch it, but I'm posting it anyways because I'm demonstrating I'm doing it. I'm posting content just to post content. I'm learning to use the limbs that I have, right? Learning to use the camera, learning to use the microphones. I'm learning to use this software. So I'm experimenting. So at every level, there's experimentation. At every level, there's experimentation. At what point in this progress do I expect to start succeeding? No, I'm succeeding now because I'm learning, right? I'm taking an action and I'm learning from it. So my goal is to have around a 10-minute video. So don't watch this. If wherever you are, if you're watching this, now someday my kids might watch this and they might see their dad flailing. So this content in the beginning is mostly for me and for my posterity. When my kids will see, hey, Dad started a business and he was terrible. Yeah. Flailing. I'm learning to flail. I'm going to learn to make shorts, like just how the apps, the Facebook app, the YouTube app, how they work, how they function, how this software functions, what its functionalities are. Learn just by flailing. So in terms of content, I'm not worried about making good content. I'm just concerning myself about doing it, taking the actions. Don't have something to talk about like right now. I just blab. And then I hit the 10-minute mark and I'm like, that was my goal. I'm done. signing off. Thank you for this moment. Again, my name is Rory O'Dugan, founder of Roaring Media. And this has been awesome. Thank you.